The illegal myth versus Europe food laws. So, is American cheese actually illegal in Europe? The short answer is no, but with a massive catch. There is no law in the European Union that explicitly says American cheese is banned. You will not get arrested for bringing a slice of processed cheese into France. However, standard US-made Kraft singles and their exact American formula cannot legally be sold on European shelves under their current recipe and labeling. Why? It comes down to two major hurdles: ingredient definitions and additives. First, European labeling standards are notoriously strict. In Europe, if you dilute real cheese with extra whey, water, milk protein concentrates, and vegetable oil emulsifiers, you are forbidden from putting the word cheese anywhere on the front of the packaging. In UK and Europe supermarkets, you can find processed cheese slices, but they are sold under names like toasty slices or melting slices. Furthermore, many American manufacturers use additives and preservatives, like specific food dyes or milk protein isolates imported from non-approved global suppliers that fail European Food Safety Authority purity standards. What is American cheese, really? To understand why Europe turns its nose up at American cheese, we first have to answer a simple question. What is it? If you look closely at a pack of individually wrapped singles in a US grocery store, you'll notice something strange. The word cheese almost never stands on its own. Under US Food and Drug Administration rules, to be labeled simply as cheese, a product must be made directly from milk, curdled with enzymes, and contain no added non-dairy fats or heavy emulsifiers. American singles don't qualify. By legal definition, they are pasteurized processed cheese products. American cheese was invented in the early 20th century by James L. Kraft. The goal wasn't to trick people. It was to solve waste. Real cheese spoils, splits its fat when heated, and dries out. By taking real young cheddar or Colby cheese, heating it up, blending it with water or milk protein concentrate, and adding emulsifying salts, Kraft created a shelf-stable dairy blend that never separates, never spoils easily, and melts flawlessly every single time. Additives, sodium citrate, and emulsifiers. The true secret weapon of American cheese, and the main reason traditional European cheesemakers despise it, is chemistry. When you heat traditional cheese like cheddar or Gruyere, the protein matrix breaks down, causing the natural fats and oils to separate into a greasy puddle, while the proteins clump into a rubbery mass. American cheese solves this by adding emulsifying salts, most commonly sodium citrate or sodium phosphate. These salts swap calcium ions for sodium ions inside the cheese proteins. This relaxes the protein structure, allowing water and fat to bind tightly together into an unbreakable emulsion. While sodium citrate is technically legal in Europe, listed as additive E331, American mass-market singles frequently contain synthetic dyes like Yellow 5 and Yellow 6. In the European Union, foods containing these artificial dyes must carry an explicit warning label reading, "May have an adverse effect on activity and attention in children." Rather than print that warning, global brands simply remove the dyes or refrain from selling American-style formulas in Europe entirely. Fresh science versus ancient PDO laws. Beyond the science and food safety regulations, the gap between American cheese and European cheese is deeply cultural. It's a battle between industrial efficiency and traditional heritage. In Europe, cheese is not just food, it's protected cultural history. Under European PDO, or Protected Designation of Origin laws, a cheese like Roquefort or Parmigiano Reggiano can only be made in specific villages, using raw, unpasteurized milk from specific breeds of cows or sheep fed on specific local grass. To European food purists, taking natural artisan cheeses, melting them down, blending them with milk powders, and sealing them in individual plastic squares is considered culinary sacrilege. America prioritized industrial scalability, affordability, and consistent melting behavior for fast food expansion. Europe prioritized preserving regional heritage and raw milk biodiversity. Neither approach is wrong, they were designed for entirely different consumer worlds. The melting point masterpiece. Despite all the criticism, here is the ultimate plot twist. Even top European chefs secretly keep American cheese in their kitchens. Why? Because when it comes to burgers, grilled cheese sandwiches, and queso dips, pure natural cheese is structurally inferior. If you put a piece of 24-month aged cheddar on a high-heat burger patty, the oil will separate, greasing up the bun while leaving behind a grainy, chewy curd. American cheese, thanks to its sodium citrate chemistry, melts into a smooth, liquid coat that acts as a binder, locking the juices of the meat directly onto the bun. The secret is buying Delagrade American cheese, which is made from real ground cheddar and Colby blended solely with sodium citrate, rather than cheap plastic-wrapped cheese products. You get all the real dairy flavor with none of the oil separation. So is American cheese illegal in Europe? No, it's just relabeled, reformulated, and stripped of its synthetic food dyes to comply with strict European health laws. It might not be artisan, but when it comes to a hot grill, science wins every time. Beyond the strict food laws and regulatory bans, this entire debate comes down to a massive cultural clash over what cheese is actually supposed to be. To the average European palate, American cheese is often viewed with pure skepticism, frequently mocked as plastic cheese or chemical rubber that destroys the sacred living art of traditional cheesemaking. But flip the perspective, and you'll find that millions of Americans fiercely defend it for what it truly is: an engineered culinary miracle for comfort food. While Europeans value rich aroma, raw milk complexity, and natural aging, American cheese was designed for one specific superpower: unrivaled velvety meltability. In the US, it's not meant to sit on a sophisticated charcuterie board next to a fine wine. It's meant to cling to a smashed burger or turn a grilled cheese sandwich into gooey perfection. It's a classic case of tradition versus functionality, where one side sees an insult to gastronomy, and the other sees the ultimate, unpretentious, guilty pleasure. Are you team American cheese on burgers, or do you stick strictly to real cheddar? Let us know in the comments below. If this video cleared up the myth, smash that like button and subscribe for more food science and grocery deep dives. Thanks for watching.